Hey y'all, hey. I hope and pray that everyone's doing well. No more anxiety. I don't know who that's for. No more sleepless nights. Someone's like done tripping. It's like an immediate change from maybe the last time you saw them. Something was stressing them out. Something may be stressing you out. Flip it where you need to. What I noticed is that when I got this download, I felt like I needed to do it right away. So someone's got some pep in their step, some gumption, some like maybe they've checked themselves. I want to give you what it is that you haven't asked for much from this person. Their emotions have been overwhelming. You haven't asked for much, but you know you want more. They know you want more. This person doesn't want to lose you. They are showing you a better side of themselves. They're showing you the best version of themselves. This person is rereading messages. Someone may be dealing with a woman that's old enough to have hot flashes. You may talk to a woman that's having hot flashes, or she's just up in age where she is of age to have hot flashes. I didn't want to like call her old. I noticed that there's like a level of respect here too. You keep this person on their toes. You keep this person accountable. You turn down their mini tantrums. You turn down their gestures that are not equating to what you want. Like, you don't want to accept the bare minimum, so you would rather have nothing. And this person is aware of that about you. This person also feels like you deserve better. Somebody likes that you are not like too freaked out, like you're not too freaky, like you're not eating booty and stuff. Like, you're not whatever too freaky is for you. Like they like okay, to some extent they like that there is room to explore between you two. They like that you haven't done like everything, right? So if you've been showing like you're not like impressed with the things that you and this person have done intimately, they were concerned that it was because you were like too freaked out. Or not too freaked out. They don't want to say it like that. They were concerned that you were like a bigger freak than them, maybe, is a way to say it. They were concerned that somebody else was putting you through the mattress. Like, they were concerned that someone has better sex game than them. They're concerned that these are not things that they would tell you directly. But they were concerned that somebody doesn't like how these messages relate to them. They're realizing like, that's not what I'm talking about. Okay. The Sun card. They feel exposed. They feel exposed. Okay, what's the download? This person wanting to show a better version of themselves. They want to show you that they want to be consistent. They want to show you that somebody once, like, has seen themselves in a relationship with you. Knight of Cups. They want to bring some romance in the air. I don't want to be a player no more. The Fool card. Leap of faith. Tell me more. Knight of Cups again. Judgment came out sideways. One more. In a relationship, a partnership. Somebody is noticing something significant about semantics, right? So how I just switched the word relationship to partnership. They are afraid of getting into the wrong relationship. This may be you again, flip it where it goes, right? The color purple is significant also. They want your cooperation. But the thing about this Knight of Cups is that this Knight of Cups can be wishy-washy, which is why Judgment is sideways. Like, they do know that they don't want you to leave them, which is part of why they are attempting to bring a better offer. Maybe then give me a second, y'all. This isn't the one I was looking for. They don't want to miss this opportunity with you. This person also wants to show you that they don't have the options that they might have portrayed that they had. They don't have no bitches. Like, you're not gonna show like you're jealous of another man or another woman, whatever it is that you date. But this person wants you to know, like, they don't have anybody else that they like has feelings for. And an 8 sense of justice. Part of this message wants to go the spiritual route. Be reminded that you have nothing to prove to anyone else because you know you can handle whatever comes your way with ease and confidence. You could have showed this person that you don't have to prove something to them. You're not going to try to prove something to them. Like, if they are slow in making a decision, you'll make it for them. You'll make it easy for them. This person notices when you push them away. Self-evaluation, which is why it's sideways. It's kind of like in the middle ground. Like, they might be trying to figure out what options. I caught this early on. They're trying to figure out what options they can come up with to get you guys in a better space of partnership or in a better space of a relationship, because right behind it is walking away. And they would rather not walk away. They would rather you not walk away. They would rather this move to calmer waters. There's a conversation possibly happening over text or over email, because they want to stop you from leaving. They want to stop you from removing yourself from this relationship, removing yourself from this partnership. For some of you, this is work. Your job realizes they need to pay you more. That's what this Three of Pentacles is. There's a meeting coming up so that they can discuss. You might have a meeting at work with 3 people in the room, so that they can discuss how to balance out this partnership so that you don't leave. For some of you, they are wanting justice. They are wanting to stay ahead of the game, ahead of you having this conversation with them. They want to stay ahead of it. It just switched to work when I was talking about romance. Someone is noticing that you're withdrawing. You're refocus your energy into something else that's, I don't want to say more meaningful, but into something else that serves you. Like if this person expected you to feel like you have to prove yourself, or prove why you are worthy of a partnership, prove why you're worthy of a relationship, you'll leave. I said, don't ride my horse. You don't want nobody riding your horse. And if you know, you know. Something has to be done to make this partnership or relationship work equally. Something has to be done to make sure that when you all exchange these cups, for some of you, this is just simply friendship. But when you all exchange these cups, it needs to be of equal value and of equal importance to you. If you bring the peanut butter, they got to bring jelly. If you, like, it has to, reciprocity. Excuse me. So this person is coming with a gesture of love, of romance. The divine is kind of got their hands all over this person, all over this situation. They see themselves in you. You see yourself in them. Now I just switched back to romance. As I was talking about work. You're not going to be second to blah, blah, blah. You're not going to be, like, you need to be a priority. I notice that as I'm talking, it's like I'm coming up with the words, like as we go. Like on the job training. Someone's recognizing this is back to work. Someone's recognizing your improvements and why you are of better fit than such and such to do something. The wheel just turned in your favor. Your prayer, your angels, your spirit squad. The wheel just turned in your favor. Ashe, thank you for showing me how good it gets. What's this judgment? Ten of Swords. There's a decision. You're making this decision. I'm talking to a feminine energy. You're making this decision. How do they want to go about it? How do you want to go about it? Is it going to be a hard ending? Or is it going to be a second chance? You're trying to allow yourself to try something new. You're trying to, both of you, you're trying to allow yourself to, because the thing about this Ten of Swords is that it's already over. So you're trying to not allow the things that have happened to interfere with the things that are happening. Roman numerals are significant. Somebody wants you to know that they heard you, they read you, they get it, they understand. They are being sneaky. They were being sneaky or thinking they could be sneaky. What's this Knight of Cups? Knight of Cups by the Knight of Cups. Huh. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Somebody's realizing, like, you'll take them through there if that's just what you want to do. You hold that close to your chest. Wounded warrior. Somebody's finding out you're like a wounded warrior. You had to fight to get to where you are. I felt like I wanted to cry when I said that. You had to have your guards up to get to where you are. Someone might be accustomed to viewing things like in a black and white. I know this isn't black and white, but you get what I mean. Compared to this card that's in full color, you bring the color into their life. You bring the divine into their life. You fill in the blanks. For some of you with this Ace of Swords, you could have told this person that. Like, you could have told them how they're... For some of you, this is two different suitors. One of them thinks in like a black and white way. You'll have a decision on a relationship or a decision on a partnership. Ace of Pentacles. Options. And then outside of those two people... So while that's what this just feels like. While they thought that they had options, you have options. You have your back turned toward this betrayal.